Christina, Warthog Princess, and welcome to another Vera Bradley haul. This one comes from the retail side from the most recent sale for travel items, etc. And it is not new releases as far as the brand newest patterns, but it is IKAT Island with the blues. So the first item I got is the Mini Cosmetic. It does have these beautiful blue tones and whatnot. Pattern placement wise, it's one of those ones you can't go wrong, but you could do better. This one is not quite centered, but does have a nice center-ish piece, which is good because it's at least symmetrical, even though it's not perfectly centered. The other side is the opposite. So on this side, I've got like the big piece with the stripes. On the other side, I got the stripe in the middle with the two big pieces, but it is much more centered there. So I am overall pretty happy with this. That could have gone a lot worse for sure. Symmetry. Symmetry is easy for my brain. The inside is this beautiful floral print, actually, which we'll get a better look at in a moment. But the front pocket on these, of course, is not lined. It just is patterned on there. The interior is plastic lined, so normal Mini Cosmetic with the clear plastic. And there you can see a little bit better the geometric floral medallions there. But it's more pretty blues, goes very nicely with that. So we got that. And then the second item I got is the clear Zip Around Cosmetic. It's, I would say, between the medium and the large size as far as total capacity of it. But it's a very simple pouch. It just zip around, double zipper, all the way to the bottom, and then it has that flip top, opens all the way. This is just stuffing. I think I'll just leave that in there for now. But it's just trimmed with the IKAT Island pattern. So the mini fits entirely inside of it, which I think I might actually do that for storage. There you go. For now. Oh, but don't get that zipper all caught up in there. Lordy bee. I have already tangled the heck out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Then I got the Grand Vanity Case, and this is a brand new style. First time I've seen it, but I was very intrigued, and I thought this is going to be a great crafting case. Yeah, maybe. So it has a carrying handle like that. It also has a adjustable shoulder or crossbody strap. Let me take that thing off. It is like the woven strap, but it's like cottony feel, not the super slicky nylon feel. Yeah, but it is adjustable. Very adjustable, so it can go way out. And it's very nice that it actually has this adjustment loop to keep the straps, you know, tucked away. I love that. It does make it slightly more complicated to adjust, ever so slightly more complicated. But there, so then you know you can keep that to hold your straps together so you don't have floppy straps hanging out. But that's great. In any case, for now, I'm still going to leave it on the shortest setting now that I've sorted all that out. There we go. Short setting. Okay, so that's that. On the back, there is a trolley sleeve. That's genius. I mean, if you're using this to carry cosmetics or toiletries or whatever you might want to be carrying somewhere and you're going with a wheeled bag as well, that's great. This would never be my second carry-on as far as by itself because I take way more than that. So this would be inside of something probably if I took it, but anyways. Interesting though, these clips that it clips onto a fabric loop, not a tethered metal loop. I find that interesting and quite honestly, not sure I like that. I feel like that should be, like, why wouldn't that be a metal loop like always? I don't know. Yeah. I just think that's a cheap way out. All right, so this I also think should be a double zipper. It's not, it's a single zipper. I'm not trying to be harsh and overcritical today. That's just what I think, as always. But it does have ribbon zipper pulls, plain silky ribbons, nothing fancy about them. There's a Vera Bradley faux leather tab on the front for the name. And then you open it up, and inside is quite a few things. So first of all, you have this zipper mesh pouch right here, and it is plastic lined. So the background here is like vinyl coated fabric. So not plastic lined, it's actually vinyl coated. Can you see that? It's like plasticized. And then this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots. The 5th one's a little smaller over there. But so you can put your brushes there. What I was thinking for me was put my little tools. So I have these little pliers that might work to fit in there. And then that would just cover it from snagging on the mesh. And then put some of my little bead canisters in there maybe. And then down here, I could put some of my things I'm working on, whether it be macrame threads or rope or keychain things. I'm gonna just take out all of this paper for now. And the bottom is compartmentalized. So it has this mesh that zips around. So theoretically, what's in your compartments stays in the compartments. I don't know how well that works. If it's tiny items, they might, jump the ledge, but who knows. This also is a single zipper. I don't mind the inner being a single, but I think the outer should be a double zipper. I just feel like it needs it. But this entire side is fully plastic coated or vinyl coated, whatever you call that. It's not a layer above it. It's actually plasticized fabric, like the inside of the baby bags. And the other thing about these is they might be able to jump the top wall if they get between the mesh and the divider, but the bottom is secured all the way, so you can't go under the dividers. Those are secure in their compartments for sure. So that's actually really nice. I like that they did that. It has pretty good depth to it as well. But yeah, so 2 smaller compartments, 1 big one, and then another big one. And this one is narrower than this one, but they look to be roughly the same length. So great configuration, actually. Sure that I can use it for something really productive. Not 100% sure exactly what yet, but we shall see. But for now, I'm just going to leave it all wrapped in its packing so I don't squash it prematurely or unnecessarily. And I'll just put the plastic thing back in there too. Yeah, whatever. Okay. See, I just feel like that should be 2 zippers. But if you grab the 2 zippers, this unzips the mesh thing because it's sticking out. That should be 2 zippers. I'm sticking to that. It should be 2 zippers. Okay, and the last item that I got is the extra large campus backpack. And that sort of rounds out my blues. I think I have most everything I need. There's a couple more on my wish list, but yeah, the great thing about the IKAT Island is it matches super well with the Saguaro IKAT, which was the Patricia Miller special edition or limited edition, whichever that was called. There's a Miller and it's a travel piece as well. And it also matches with the navy blues, so classic navy. Everything in that matches super great. So there we go. But this has a front zipper pocket. In there is pretty patterned, but no organization in that. But it's a great size pocket right on the front. Right behind that, you have this other big pocket. This is very organized and has quite a little bit of gusset to itself. You can't see it very well there, but there's almost 2 full fingers thickness of that pocket. So that's nice. But it's very accessible. You've got a wide slot here, 2 pen slots, and then a wide pen slot. So that could be like a fat highlighter slot. So 3 slots there. And then you have a clear ID window in front and a second slip behind that and a slip behind that. So 2 slips and a clear ID. And this side has a big slip behind all that pen slots. So pretty nice. Very, very accessible pocket there. This next pocket is just straight across, but it covers the entire panel. So it goes all the way down to the bottom. And it's a nice hidden zipper there. That's great. Both sides of the bag have nice, generous cargo pockets with elastic on the top. And they do have the lining, but they're not like plasticized or insulated. They're not insulated, but they're great pockets. Very, very usable for pretty much any water bottle that I have, except for my Gigantor ones. On the back, you have these really nice ergonomic straps. These ones have the crossbody or chest strap, cross chest strap, which for some reason does not want to come undone. Okay, but these are on sliders right here. So the chest strap can adjust in height and it actually goes a little wider at the bottom there. So the one thing I don't like about these is they're not meshed. They're not super padded. They have like one little piece of memory foam in there. It seems like previous versions had a little bit more to them. I think these are okay though, and because of the shape of them and because they are padded, I think they'll fit and be comfortable. A nice generous chest strap there, and behind all that you have a robust trolley sleeve right here, right there across the bag. Yeah. You also have the top carry handle, which is that same canvas woven, but then it has this faux leather edge to it, so it's a nice feel when you grab a hold of that. Okay, so that leaves us with the next set of pockets. We have this side pocket here. This pocket is pretty large. This is not your tech pocket. This is just an additional pocket. Like maybe you want to put your wallet in there because it's closer to your back and not as pickpocketable. But this pocket goes all the way across and it's about this big. So just a little bit less than the zipper actually. So that's a nice pocket there, not quite hidden, but definitely more discreet. Then you have your tech pocket, which unzips both sides, and it is nylon interior, padded front and back. Nice, big, generous tech pocket. The Campus Extra Large Campus, by the way, is one of my favorite all-time backpacks from Vera because to me, because of its size and capacity and the way it's laid out, it's just very, very versatile for me. So if I don't want to carry quite as much, I still have extra space and that's fine. You don't have to fill it. But it does allow for the most diverse loads that I've experienced. So yeah, that's just me. And I don't mind carrying a little extra bigger bag. And then, okay, so that brings us to the two main pockets. Okay, the forward one is double zipper. Actually, they're both double zippers, but it zips all the way down. There's no organization inside of it, but this is the main big pocket. So right here is my one finger, and right there is the other. So that much of the bag is that front main compartment. So that is by far the majority of the bag, and it does look, I mean, look at the base of the bag. This thing can hold a ton, as long as you can bear the weight of it. There you go. But I got a pretty decent pattern placement, not perfectly centered, but quite nice and very symmetrical. And on the front as well, I got 1, 2, 3 stripes. I'm really happy with that. And it's continuous onto the top. So you have this chopped piece in the middle that's offset by 1, which actually I kind of like. And then it continues on the top with, looks like this is continuous piece. And then this piece is like chopped in the middle. Anyway, okay, cool. So that's that front main compartment, the main, if you will. And the rear main, right between that and the tech pocket, there you go. So in here, well, we have a scent strip. We have 2 mesh elastic pockets that go down to right about there. It's about halfway down. And then you have this large slip in front of that, and then the rest of the pocket itself. This pocket depth is from right there to, so it's this big, right here. Dun, dun. So that is deceptive, actually. What did I say, this pocket? The thing about it is this. This middle piece between the 2 mains is only 2 layers of fabric. There's no padding, no quilting, it's 2 layers of fabric. So what you're seeing as I'm trying to figure out which pocket is which and where they go, yeah, I'm trying to feel for the seams. So this bottom pocket, where's my finger? Right there to right there. And the front pocket is then from right here to right here. So definitely 2 distinct pockets there. And plenty of room in both, for sure. And double zippers all around. Yay for double zippers. Yeah, so that is the extra large campus backpack in IKAT Island. Let me go ahead and put the scent strip back in here so I use it. And one other note on this, all of the fittings on here are all plastic. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I haven't had any trouble with my backpacks being plastic. I get a little bit disturbed when I see some of the travel bags with it, with that strap that can put a lot of strain on with the weight of the bag bearing it. But these should be fine, aside from this one not wanting to open. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm gonna just leave that open because that's a nuisance. But there you go. Hey. And that's it for this Vera haul, just 4 items. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all had a great St. Patrick's Day and looking forward to spring. Yay. Bye for now.